KTVO, Kirksville and Ottumwa.
Welcome to What You Don't Know Can Hurt You. Here is your host, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Today, our most interesting topic, vital to you and your kids. I'll start you off with a question. Why do some people succeed where others fail? Here's an example. Two salespeople, both equally bright, both selling the same product. One makes twice the sales the other makes, earns twice the commissions. Why is that? And how does it happen? Another example. Two people making presentations, same IQ, same material. One breezes through it with ease and confidence and gets the promotion. The other struggles and is left behind. Why? Or two kids in school taking a test. Again, both equally bright, both hard workers. But again, one gets an A, the other gets a C. Why? If that question has ever plagued you or your children, then this next half hour is going to be particularly vital and valuable for you, because there is an answer. And you'll be amazed to discover how simple it is. The answer is, sounds like Jeopardy, doesn't it? The answer is your memory. That's right, the ability to recall the information you need when you need it. A customer comes in, and instantly, his entire dossier flashes into your mind. His name, his wife's name, his kids' names, how he likes his steak. Of course you're going to make the sale and get the commission. You're making a presentation to your boss. You're cruising along confidently because everything you need is right here. He asks you a tricky question. Is it going to throw you? Not for a second, because all of the facts of the matter flash into your mind immediately. He's impressed. Of course you're going to be the one to get the promotion, get the raise. Your child walks into the classroom and the teacher hands out the test. As your son or daughter reads the questions, the answers flash into their mind right away. All they have to do is write them down. Of course they're going to get the A. Now I know, you're saying, there's nothing I can do to improve my memory. It is what it is. Well, that's just not true.
I thought it was my ignorance that I couldn't remember things, and this gave me the tools. I didn't know there were tools to remember names and places and things.
I felt that your memory was just that. You either had it or you didn't. I learned after going to the seminar that you can increase your memory capabilities.
Didn't know the technique was that easy and that there's so many people out there that could benefit from it.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you all to meet a man who has helped thousands of people just like you to do something wonderful. Improve their memories significantly. And yes, earn significantly more money or get significantly better grades. Will you welcome, please, from the Memory Dynamics Institute, Mr. David Koffel. David, I think the big surprise for most people is that, yes, they can improve their memory, and they can do it dramatically.
True. Memory is not a characteristic like your height or your shoe size. It's a skill, and like any skill, it can be improved. Anyone, any age, can do it.
I've always been astounded by the great short-term memory demonstrated by our contestants on Classic Concentration, and by the players' ability on Jeopardy to recall even the most minute facts in just an instant. Now, this has nothing to do with intelligence, does it?
No, Alex. They've each, one way or another, trained their memories. That's the key. Memory's like a file cabinet. And for years, you've been opening the drawers and tossing information in helter-skelter. Then when you want it, you have to rummage around. All too often, you can't find it.
Boy, that's happened to me many, many times.
With our system, you'll know where you filed that information. You'll be able to find it instantly when you need it.
Well, it sounds to me like your system might require a lot of hard work on my part.
Not at all. Our techniques are very simple, very easy to learn.
The course wasn't a lot of work at all. It was really fun. It was the instructor, Dave Koffel, was he was really funny, and he was up, he was energetic, and it just really made you want to learn more about it.
It happens so fast. I think you just, all of a sudden, you learn it, and you don't know you're learning it. And it's so fun to learn it.
It's so easy to learn. It's just, the course is merely a catalyst, I think, to get us back on the right track of something that we've had access to all along and never realized.
Intelligence has nothing to do with it. A dropout can take this course and benefit from it, so can a PhD.
You think you could give us a demonstration in our studio here and show us how we can improve our memory?
Okay. This is something very basic that I do early on in the course just to show you that, yes, you can do it. Now, you folks there at home, you follow right along with us. All right, everyone follow along with me. And what we're going to do is just a simple grocery list. All I want you to do is visualize each of these items as I call them out. All right, right now we've got eggs all over our toes. And picture yourself walking on eggs, kicking eggs, right? And wrap bacon around your knees. Everybody right now, and those of you at home, I want you to do the same thing. And you just drop 2 scoops of ice cream right in your lap. And at the same time, I want you to turn and sit down on a quart of milk. Boosh! There it goes. You just busted it. Now, this one's going to be kind of fun because I want you to take some honey and squirt it out and squirt it all over your chest. Easy now. All right? Take some bread, put some peanut butter on it. Everybody, visualize this as we're doing it, and stick that bread right up on your shoulders as shoulder pads. Stick some cold, leafy lettuce in your collar right now. Ice cold lettuce, and stick it right down there in your collar. Now, for our face, this is going to be an easy one because I want you to get hit right in the face with a pie. Pow! Now, everyone, you put on a wig, but this wig is made out of carrot greens right now. And it's made out of carrot greens, and now from the ceiling, dripping with mustard, hanging from strings, are foot-long hot dogs, and we're all reaching up, trying to bite them in our mouth as those hot dogs are hanging from the ceiling, dripping with mustard, and it's dripping all over you. Now, watch this. I know it's kind of corny, but at the same time, I need you to take a look at the results. Every one of you, what's all over our toes? Eggs. What was on our knees that we had wrapped around our knees? What dropped in our lap? What was on your rear? Milk. Yeah, we sat in that milk, right? And what did we squirt all over our... you didn't forget that one, did you? All right, what did we stick on our shoulders? How? Peanut butter. All right, on our collar? On your face? What did you have on the top of your hair? And on the ceiling? Dripping with mustard. Now watch this instantly. What was on your chest? On your shoulders? On top of your hair? On your rear? On your knees? On your toes? On your lap? On your shoulders? All right, some of you got the peanut butter too. Fantastic. In your face? And hanging from the ceiling. Fantastic. Give yourselves a hand.
Thank you, Dave. That was a lot of fun. How about you folks at home? Did you look down and see all those broken eggs on your toes? Ooh. So I guess anybody really can do it.
And notice we weren't using word association like old-fashioned memory courses. That's much too limited. We've made vivid mental pictures in our mind. Then when we look for them, there they are in an instant.
All right, Dave, let's talk about how all of this applies to business, how an improved memory can lead to improved income.
A better memory is key in every aspect of business. For instance, in knowing and remembering everything you need to know about your client or prospect, starting with his name.
Well, that's the key, because first of all, it tells him that you care about him, that he's not just another sale, that he is indeed important to you as a person, right?
Funny thing is, the more you know and remember about him, the more important he really is as a person.
And that, I suppose, can make the difference between making a sale or losing the sale.
A sale, a follow-up sale, and referrals.
If you can remember somebody's name, and then when they call you and their friends call you and you can remember who the referral was from and keep that source going, you get a lot more referrals.
I was always having to concentrate on remembering the name instead of asking the right questions, instead of making the right presentation on the car. Now it's almost second nature to me. I remember their name. Now I can concentrate on presenting the car to them and asking questions, listening to their answers, in trying to determine what car would work best for them.
I was out at the airport catching a flight to Chicago, and as I was racing down the runway, I ran into one of our investment banking clients, John Simonelli from Oklahoma City. And I hadn't seen John for probably about a year, and instantaneously remembered his name, chatted with him, and arranged some further business activity with him all at the same time.
The other salesmen here, they see me sell 20, 30 cars a month, and they just think I'm lucky, but really it's skill that does it. And part of the skill is being able to remember who you talk to and what they're buying.
Dave, talk to me about selling yourself.
Making progress up the ladder in a company depends on always being on top of things, doesn't it, Alex? Making that perfect presentation and effectively handling those left field questions. Having all the facts, the complete picture in the front of your mind, not back on your desk.
In other words, being the one who has all the answers instead of being the person who has to go look for things.
Absolutely.
In the kind of work that I'm in, you have a lot of details, a lot of things to remember. After the course, you don't have to use the notes as much. You learn how to keep them in your head. You learn how to remember them. And what it does, bottom line, is give you the confidence that you can deal with it all, and you're not so overwhelmed.
I don't go home at the end of the night and say, oh, gee, I forgot to do this or I forgot to do that. Because of the techniques that were taught in the course, I'm able to just go bang, 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 and take care of those things in a timely manner.
The consequences of remembering a little piece of information is that my life is much easier. People have more confidence in me because when they tell me something, they know it's going to be followed through with. They know it.
I seem to know more now than I did, and I remember things a lot better. When people have questions around here, everybody says, ask Trish. Trish will know. And in all honesty, it's more impressive to other people, too. Subordinates that report to you and whatever. They feel a whole lot more confident in your abilities and whatever when you can retrieve it from your mind rather than saying, I'll call you back or I'll get back with you or whatever else.
And so the one with the answers, the problem solver, has to be the one who gets the big promotion, right?
The people who respond powerfully to the unexpected are the people who get ahead.
And make more money while the others lag behind.
Memory power is money power.
So you see, folks, what you don't know can hurt you. But here's the good news. Memory Dynamics is now available as a home course. Next subject, Dave. How a better memory will help our kids in school.
At every level and in every way. Think of it. Think of how critical marks are.
Marks on tests determine grades. Grades determine, well, in high school, certainly a kid's whole future.
Whether or not he goes to college and what college will accept him.
Scholarships, financial aid also.
And of course, the SATs. That's the big test.
Yes, particularly since that's all college admissions officers have to go on. They go on the grades and the SAT scores.
Then in college, those grades determine what kind of job they'll get.
The best jobs go to the top graduates. The top graduates are the ones with the best grades.
It all comes back to marks on tests, and that's where memory training can make a huge difference.
I think the course has a legitimate value from an educator's point of view in providing guarantees to learning. I think a secondary guarantee is that you can bring the grades up.
Brought up a lot of my grades and spelling especially, because I would get a B in spelling most of the time. And now I'm getting A's.
Math became a lot easier, and just in general, my grades improved drastically. And I told my parents, yeah, I studied a lot more, and I studied more. I did do more studying, but not enough to go from where I was to being an honor roll type of student.
I just went 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 pop all the answers. Feels like you know a little secret no one else knows. And you're thinking to yourself, these poor guys are knocking themselves out over here. They're pulling out their hair, even writing cheat sheets, and your own little cheat sheets in your mind, and you feel good. You know, you really feel good that all the information, you've done it honestly, you've memorized it, and it's in there to stay if you want it to be. And it's all you gotta do is put it on paper.
Another big way our system leads to better grades, it makes studying easier too.
Well, that's terrific, because that means no more parental coercion, no more bribes.
Kids actually enjoy studying. Remember those eggs on your toes? Mm-hmm. It all becomes much less of a chore. And best of all, they remember what they learn, not just for the test, but for as long as they want to.
Well, that would be fabulous.
I memorized a lot of things for school because you have to pass the test. But now when I think back, I can't really remember what it was I remembered. If I would have taken the memory course first, the things I would have remembered would still be with me now. And that's saying something because it's been 3.5 years since I've been in school.
Well, my daughter Carrie is 15 years old. She's going into the 10th grade, and this is the first time in a couple years that she's been excited for school. It was always, when school was started, it was, oh no, now what am I going to do? And I don't want to go to school. And she's getting excited. She reads her tape, or listens to her tapes, and reads the material from Memory Dynamics, and she's excited about school, and that makes us excited.
Because that's what this memory thing is all about. You want to be tested. Test me now. I am good. I can remember. And so the kids will be better. When they go to take a test, they're scared. They're scared. The way the memory course can assist them is that it's a fun game way to learn. And I absolutely know that a child would look forward to taking the test. He wants to be tested. He has memory, he has recall, and he would like to show you by taking your test.
Probably the best benefit is the confidence to know that you will do well in tests. That, to me, that intrinsic confidence is probably the best value.
You know, Dave, the word confidence keeps coming up over and over again. Is that the bottom line?
It's all one big bottom line, Alex. When you can remember what you need to remember, you do better at your job, you make more money, so you feel better about yourself. So you do even better at your job. Same for kids in school.
All right, before we break, I want you to show the folks here the tape you made of the student remembering all those names. Tell us about it.
Near the end of our live workshop, I call for a break for about 20 minutes. I ask everybody to circulate as if they were at a party. They meet the other people in the class, and using their new technique, remember as many names as they can. At one of my recent workshops, I asked this young man to come up and see how well he could do.
And Sharon Howard, and Sandy Morales, and Judy Solomon, and Lois Masgay, and Neil Masgay, and Teresa Holden, and Scott Samsel, and Dana Sandoval, and Jim Hammer, and Chada Betrell, and Christine Tchaikovsky, and then Sidney Brown, and Alma Kessel, and Dick Rice, and Michelle Moyer, and Sue Kim. Wow. Sue Kim, and Rosa Herwick, and Ray Morgan, and Pam Pomelet, and Teresa Denny, and Charlie Frew, and I don't know his name, Tim Foster, and John Mason, and Jimmy Hayden, and Greg Clemens, and I didn't meet these two, and Carrie Jorgensen, and Kathy Jorgensen, and Larry Jorgensen, and Frank Covey, and Fred Garcia, and Veronica Salazar, and Cecilia Justice, and Rick Justice, and Pete Peterson.
I hope you're as impressed by that as I am. We'll be right back.
This course makes you able to be more personal, more professional. It makes it easy for you to remember things. And how do you put a price on that?
A better memory. What could it mean to you? What difference would it make if you could remember the names of people you meet like that? What would happen at work if you were the one with the answers to all your bosses' or customers' questions? Before long, you'd be making more money, wouldn't you? For your kids, a better memory can mean better grades, higher SAT scores, a good start to a brighter future. For them and for you, the confidence of knowing you remember the things you need to know. Right now, your better memory is waiting for you at the other end of a toll-free phone call. Dave Koppel's Memory Dynamics Home Course is now available on 3 full-length video cassettes with 2 companion workbooks for just $69.95, or 6 audio cassettes with 2 workbooks for only $39.95, or get both video and audio tapes plus workbooks for just $89.95. That's a $20 savings. You'll get the power and the ease of video instruction, plus the convenience of audio cassettes for reviewing lessons anywhere, while you drive or even jog, all for one low price. Use this course. You'll be astounded at the immediate improvement in your memory. Then use your improved memory for 6 full months and see what happens. You'll be making more money. Your kids will be bringing home better report cards. And that's backed by the extraordinary Memory Dynamics 6-month money-back guarantee. The Memory Dynamics home course is complete. You'll get all of Dave Koffel's amazing, powerful, and delightfully simple memory techniques. Right now, your own more powerful memory is as close as your telephone.
Call this toll-free number now to receive the complete Memory Dynamics home course. Please have your credit card number ready, or send check or money order to this address. The video course is only $69.95. The audio course is just $39.95, or get it all, video and audio, for only $89.95 and save $20. Please include shipping and handling. But for the fastest delivery, call this toll-free number now.
Hello, and welcome back. Dave, we've been saying that a more powerful memory would have to put more money in your pockets. But have your course graduates reported actual examples of that to you?
Oh, yes. We hear it all the time. Our graduates keep telling us they've become the best in their business, whatever their business may be. They make the sales, get the commissions, get the raises that other people don't get. The best in the business earns top dollar in the business.
I took the memory course about 3 months ago, and I'm already seeing financial rewards as a result of it. It's going to make me tens of thousands of dollars over the next few years.
I know the course made money for me. For people who have come back, and I've met them in the showroom and say, hi, Fred, or hi, Joe, or I remember his name. And you can tell right away their eyes light up and say, he remembers. And they say, let's talk business. Then we sit down and now we get serious. And then we make some money on the deal.
I've had more than one case. Actually, one real good one that I can think of, because it was the biggest deal that I've ever done, was a referral from a client who was so impressed with me because they thought that I really cared about them. The reason they thought I cared about them is because they told me their name and a little story about them. And the next time I saw them, I relayed the story and their name and the situation and the time. And 2 days later, they sent me their accountant who bought 4 houses from me.
I've increased my sales almost 15%, and mostly not on the new business, but that's through repeats and referrals. Also, I've finally made Toyota Sales Society, which is the top 2% of the nation.
This course makes me money because I'm at the point in my profession where I'm literally running 12 hours a day. And now I find that the time management that I'm picking up by remembering to do things in their correct sequence means I can get more done during the day, spending the same amount of energy.
What kind of a guarantee, Dave, do you offer with the home course?
Alex, we pull no punches with our guarantee. I doubt there has ever been one like it. Take our course, use it for 6 months. I guarantee that before the 6 months are up, you'll be making more money, a lot more money. I'm not talking about potential. I'm talking about money in your pocket. Bigger numbers on your paychecks, higher and higher commissions, more money no matter what you do. Have your kids use the course too? I guarantee they'll be getting higher marks on tests. They'll be bringing home better report cards, much, much better report cards. They'll have a whole new attitude towards school, themselves, and you. Take 6 full months, and then if you're not thrilled, if every one of these promises hasn't come true, just send the course back, and we'll refund every dime of your money. No questions asked.
Well, that is quite a guarantee. I'm sure some of the folks in our studio have some questions they'd like to ask you. Dave, are you ready to take them?
My pleasure.
All right, let's start with the lady in the 3rd row.
Do you have to keep working at these techniques, or do they ever just become second nature?
In no time at all, you stop noticing that you're using techniques. You just have a better memory.
We've got a lady in the 2nd row.
Is the home course as effective as the live seminar?
In many ways, it's even better. You watch it at your convenience. It's a lot less expensive, especially if several members of your family use it. And if there's a point you'd like repeated, just back it up and play it again.
Gentleman in the right corner over here.
Do the videotapes offer an advantage over the audio cassettes?
Yes. They communicate through 2 senses, sight and sound. That's always more effective.
Lady in the row just ahead of him.
What if I don't have a VCR?
No problem. The audio course has been proven to be highly effective on its own. Also, many of our students use the audio course in combination with the video course. It's perfect for reinforcing learning while you're driving or anytime it's not convenient to be in front of a TV.
Good. We'll be right back after this.
After one day in the course, I would have paid an additional $500 to go back the second day. I was that impressed, and I was that impressed the first 5 minutes of the course. It's something that really works, and there's very, very few things in this life that really work, and work for everybody, not just for a special few.
You heard Dave Koffel's guarantee. After 6 full months of use, you'll be thrilled with the results you are getting from Dave's course, or simply return it and you'll get your money back promptly. No questions asked. What kind of results? Well, don't be surprised if you find yourself in a great new job. Or maybe you'll make Salesman of the Month for the first time ever. Dave promises, no matter what you do, you'll be making a lot more money. And you may just notice that you feel better about yourself than you have in years. As for your kids, wait till you see the effect that better test scores have on their self-esteem and motivation. Oh yes, your kids will be getting better grades. A better memory really can make the difference. Call now to receive the complete Memory Dynamics home course. The video course is only $69.95. The audio course is just $39.95. Better yet, get the combined video and audio course. Use the powerful videos and guidebooks at home. Then review the handy audio cassettes anywhere. You get it all for only $89.95, a $20 savings. So call now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll get busy and, well, you'll start to forget how vitally important a better memory can be. This is too important to risk letting it become another good idea that you didn't quite get around to. So call right now.
Call this toll-free number now to receive the complete Memory Dynamics home course. Please have your credit card number ready, or send check or money order to this address. The video course is only $69.95. The audio course is just $39.95, or get it all, video and audio, for only $89.95 and save $20. Please include shipping and handling. But for the fastest delivery, call this toll-free number now.
A little while ago, I said to you that what you were going to see would be particularly valuable to you. Well, if you're in business, any kind of business, I think you see now how valuable a better memory can be. Not just in satisfaction, mind you, but in money. Lots of money. Big increases in commissions or salary. Rising confidently to the top of your business. A happier, easier, and much wealthier future. For your kids, same thing. Better grades that can lead to increased opportunities in education. And that, of course, leads to better jobs at better pay and a happier, more secure future. How could you possibly put a price on all of that? To me, there is no more meaningful gift that you could give yourself and your family. I'm Alex Trebek. Thank you.
I was amazed. I didn't know in a short period of time that you could be, your memory could be trained to remember that many names. Didn't know the technique was that easy and that there's so many people out there that could benefit from it.
It's incredible, absolutely incredible. I highly recommend it to everybody. I remember things I never thought I would ever remember before. My day-to-day work, everything that I do, I'm remembering.
It's worth a lot of money, and it makes for a better life. All the way around, business and personal.
We can sell you a better car.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Give you a better deal by far.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can do it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Want your trucks built with real Ford strength and dependability? 2- or 4-wheel drive, your #1 truck dealer is Bloomfield Ford Mercury.
Bloomfield Ford Mercury says yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Diesel engine owners, when looking for experienced and qualified people to repair your diesel fuel injection pumps and nozzles, come to Northeast Diesel Service in Shobina. In stock, there are 400 exchange pumps, and all repair work is done in a controlled captive area. We also offer factory exchange turbochargers. Our staff is factory trained by all major manufacturers. We guarantee our service and use computerized testing equipment to ensure quality. Northeast Diesel Service of Missouri, where quality and service come first. Highway 36 West, Shelbina, Missouri.
KTVO, Kirksville and Ottumwa.